So here we are, Rich, in Nurenberg, looking at the Zepplin.
We're at the Zepplin Field.
Zepplin Field.
And that's the Tribune. And
I take a close up.
of course, you have the historical movies where the swastika was on the top of the Tribune. On either side of the Tribune were columns, and it was a grandiose looking structure. And they actually took the columns down fairly recently, only in the last few years, or in the I think in 2000, because they were deteriorating. But they obviously kept the rest of it as a historical monument.
You can see there's I'll see if I can zoom in on a couple of spots. You can see the whole place is really deteriorating. The mortar, the marble, and I noticed that not every place had marble in it. So there was a Tribune. Here's Zepplin Field. It's still fully functional, track, road, field and track, and there's Rich sitting in the stands taking in the big game today.
And we're actually at the entrance where
right.
the parade...
Where this is the building.
No, the building was...
Well, you're right. So this is where the building is standing. This is where the main parade will come through.
This is the main entrance to the stadium where...
Right. So you can see right there in that corner. And this corner, so the parade would come through here and out through the center of this, and there's the main Tribune, or the Tribune. Let me zoom in a little bit on that. And right on top of it, this is where Rich and I were standing right there a little while ago, and right up on top would be the insignia for the WWII, or the... And that's it.
So we are in the underground bunkers, amazing place that the Nazis built at the end of World War II. And we're here in Berchtesgaden, actually in Obersalzberg. Come on, let me show you this incredible bunker complex. And this was built, again, between 1933 and 1944. And it's really incredible. We're down a couple of 100 feet here. And this is a completely self-sustained underground living quarters for the Nazi elite. Now, this was never really used during the war, but they were certainly prepared. And as you can see, the bunkers go on for miles, and this particular one was a bunker that was used for guests. This leads to the main entrance. Why don't we go this way? This leads to the main entrance of the bunker complex. Now, here at Obersalzberg, there was a building for each of the Nazi elite, and each building had its own entrance into the very complex bunker system. Just incredible, completely self-sustained. We had running water, power, generators. Here's where, for example, the generators would get their fuel. These are all fuel tanks. The fuel tanks would obviously fuel the generators, so it was completely self-sufficient. Here's another bunker that was never completed. You can see the raw construction that they were digging out toward the end of the war. Never really completed the entire bunker complex. Now what you see here in yellow is all the bunker complexes. And in blue are the various Gestapo SS buildings that were to be attached to the bunker system. Now, Obersalzberg was actually sort of a Berlin west, I guess, Berlin southwest, and this is where the war was planned. Whenever Hitler wasn't in, and the Nazi elite wasn't in Berlin, they'd be here. Of course, they were in Berlin at the end of the war, and these bunkers never really saw a whole lot of action. My memory card is full again.
I know.
Yeah. Something must have happened bad.
You can by inadvertently take video.
I might have. Yeah. I'll have to check it out and delete something.
You no longer walk at us.
Exactly.
How Hitler had to look at this.
Oh, yeah. It's totally way up. Not so bad.
Rucksäcke bitte aufnehmen. Und bitte schön die Rucksäcke aufnehmen. Was sagst du halt gleich die Schimpfer, oder?
Ja, alles gewappnet.
Ja, ja, das ist der Gewichtsdemo.
That's that.